this video I want to demonstrate how to make this lofted boss for the sliding jaw. So first I'm going to Control Tab back to my other assembly. And it'll be a little easier if I just open this part up and work with it separately. So I'm going to select the part. I'm going to tell it to open in its current position. And it will. So I'm going to rotate around a little bit and zoom out. The first thing I want to do is select this face. And I'm going to create a reference plane. So I'll select reference geometry plane. I'm going to offset that plane 150 thou away from that face. And I'm going to say OK. Then in this plane, I'm going to create a sketch, and I'm going to look normal to that. And I'll zoom out a bit, and I want to create a 2-point rectangle. And I want this to line up with the jaw of my fixed jaw. I'm just going to push Escape now, and I'm going to activate Smart Dimension. So from here to the origin, and this jaw shares the origin as the solid jaw because it was created in context. So I'm going to make that distance 2 inch, same as I did the other one. Again, I'm going to just zoom out a bit. This distance will be 0.9 and this distance will be 0.275. And I'll accept that. I'm going to push Escape. I'm going to right click on this entity here, select its midpoint, hold Control, select the origin, release Control, and make those horizontal. I'll exit that sketch. And next I want to sketch on this face. I also don't want to see this plane, so I'm just going to select it and hide it. So I'll select this face, look normal too. Again, I'll select the face until I want to sketch there. And I'm going to create another 2-point rectangle. From here, I'm going to use mouse gestures to activate line. I'm going to grab the midpoint of the rectangle, come across to here, push Escape, and select this line and just tell it it's a construction geometry line. So next, I'm going to activate Smart Dimension again. I'm going to dimension this distance 0.5 and this one 0.75. I'll push Escape. I'll right click on this part edge, select the midpoint, hold Control, select my center line, and I'll make those coincident. My sketch is fully defined. I'll exit the sketch. I'm going to go back into the isometric view. And now I want to sketch an arc that'll be used as a guide curve from here up to here. So I'm going to find the plane that passes through those, and that's the front plane. So I'm going to select the front plane until I want to create a sketch. I'm going to use the 3-point arc. I'm going to come up here and click. I'll come down here and I'll click. And again, I'll move out a bit and click to create the arc. I'm going to push Escape. I'll use mouse gestures to activate line. I want to come from here and I want to create, I'm just going to look normal to my sketch to make it easier. Zoom out a bit. I want to create a horizontal line. So I'll push Escape. Once again, this is for construction. I'm just going to rotate around a bit. So this endpoint and this sketch line will have the pierce relationship. This line and this arc will be tangent. And then this and this will also have pierce. So I've got that to add it before, or the coincidence. It's fully defined, so I can exit that sketch. And this time I'm just going to use one guide curve to create the loft for the jaw. So next, I'm going to come up to the features until I want to create a loft. Remember, it's important I select each sketch in roughly the same location. And this time I'm going to tell it the start and end constraints of the loft. I'm going to say where it starts it's normal to the profile, and where it ends it's normal to the profile, and we can see how that affects the jaw. Now I can add my guide curve of this entity, and I'll right click to accept that. So I've made that part. And in the next video, we'll continue from there.